First of all, oh, sorry. Disclaimer, please don't mind the blur. I'm going through with my phone right now. I think there's like some oil in my phone or something, and I cannot get to it. My phone is cracked. It's inside my phone. It's over. For right now, please bear with me with this screen, because it's probably gonna be the next few videos, if it is, if I just be talking like this. Anyways, I'm at the park right now, and I came specific. This is my favorite park. It's called, technically it's pronounced, the correct way it's pronounced Ellison Park, I think, but I like to say Elysian Park because I just like how Elysian sounds. So I'm at Elysian Park and there's too many people here, so I'm still in my car. I really wanted to come out and just be, I don't want to say by myself, obviously it's a public park, but you know, the times that I do come here, usually there's not like as many people here as it is, but I should have thought about that because it's Saturday and it's like the afternoon, so I didn't think that through. But I really needed this day today. I just felt like I felt like yesterday I had a lot on my heart. Or I don't want to say on my heart. Oh, yes I do. I had a lot on my heart, and I felt it really, really strongly today, to where I felt like I need to go out. I need to go get some peace. I need to clear my mind. I need to think. And I feel like I've been feeling that a lot the last few weeks. Or actually, I want to even say this year. It's March. Yeah, it's March. I've been feeling that more in the last 3 months than I have in the last year, I want to say. I feel like in a very strange place because I don't really know what's going on, you know. But I come out here, I really like how it looks. I mean, I like how it looks in this little bulb. Sorry, I had to do it. You know that I'm known for the bulb. I really had to do it, but and I keep touching it because I just really love it. But I don't like how it looks as much when it's curly, because I like a big afro, and my afro is small again. Because I think before I cut it, it was probably like right here. And it took me like 3 years to get it there. That's not even 4. That's a long time to barely get right there straightened. But that's not the point of the video. I had a lot on my heart though. And I actually wanted to, I tried to go to another park that's close to my house. I went to the Rose Bowl. Way too many people there. So I just left, and I was like, dang, you know, gas prices is high, so I need to go to a park that's near me. But the park that I'm at is the one that I actually wanted to come to. It's not in my city. But I was like, you know, these gas prices, they ain't playing games with us right now. So I thought about every park that I could in my city, and I'm doing this because I think this is how many it was. The Rose Bowl was the first option. I could have went to Washington Park. I could have went to Manzanita Park. Could have went to La Pintoresca Park. Could have went to Jack Robinson Park. And there's another one that I can't think of the name of it, but I'm like, no. There is something there, or there's a situation that brings me back to a place at every single one of those parks that was not, like, it didn't end well, you know? Like, something at that park just left a mark on me, and it just makes me remember that specific situation, whatever it was. And they're all different points in my life, but I'm like, I don't want to come here no more. And maybe one day I won't be in that phase no more where I'll be perfectly fine going there, but as of right now, girl, no, I'm not going there. So the more that I thought about it, I was like, you know what, I understand the gas prices are high, and I don't have the money to be spending on no gas for to go to the park, but you know, I'm going to the park for my peace. So I put some money in my tank and I'm at the park now. It took me like 20 minutes to get here, but this is the park that I wanted to come to because this is the only park that I can think of, or like the first time that I came here, I thought it was so pretty. Like I'm at the top of the hill. I'm at the top of Dodger Stadium. So, or maybe I'll show you guys. I'll walk over there when it's a little bit darker because there's a lot of people here right now. But when I first came, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's at the top of the tippity top of the hill. It's above Dodger Stadium, so I can see it from below me. And I was like so at peace that day. I came with the old friend. who, now that I'm thinking about it, I was always okay. Like, this person cut me off, right? Whatever their reasoning was, that's fine with me. I respect them. That's, you know, that's whatever their reason is. So I feel like, though, the more that I think about it, the feelings that I'm feeling right now, I said, damn, that could have been the same reason that, you know, this person stopped talking to me. And I was thinking about it because yesterday I was watching a TikTok, and it was, oh, actually, I'm not gonna tell y'all that because then y'all gonna know too much information. But this person, like, cut me off, and then, you know, I was telling people, oh, you know, they just, you know, stop, yada 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 yada. And everybody was like, I just feel like that's messed up, that's da da da. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I understand, like, that's okay. I understand, because at that time I felt like I was sort of, in a way, getting into my spiritual journey. I had just not just found out, you know, what a spiritual journey is, but, you know, it was in the mix. I wasn't really, like, paying too much attention to it, but it was in the mix. And I know that he was doing that. I know he was on his, or I felt like he was on his. And because of that, I knew, or at least this is what I think, I felt like he had to cut me off because I wasn't serving him. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, that's okay with me. I understand. That's perfectly fine. There's no negativity. I still wish, shout out to him if he watched this video, which he probably not, but I respect him a lot. He's a really good person, and I wish positivity into his life, and I hope that he's doing good and everything like that. But he brought me to this park the first time that I came, and I felt so much peace. It was the first time that I felt in a long time, probably since I was a kid, like, that I didn't have anyone depending on me in a way. Like, I always feel like people are, I don't want to say depending on me, because they're not, but I always feel a responsibility to everybody to make sure they're okay, you know, which is good. But it was affecting my mentality. It was affecting my mental health because I wasn't paying as much attention to myself and what's best for me and what makes me happy. I was paying attention to how I can make somebody else happy, you know. And I came here and I had to cry. Like, I was thinking so many things, but I was so used to not releasing them in that form. Like I said in the last video, if you watched the last video, I had never had a moment where I was thinking about, you know, trauma and everything in the past to the point where it made me want to cry. So the day that I came to this park, this was years ago already, I was thinking about everything, right? Everything is flowing through my head, and I was tearing up, but I held my tears in so much, like none of them came out. But I was literally like, I felt like I was having an anxiety attack, because I'm like smiling and I'm like, I'm fine. I don't have anything to talk about. You know, he asked me, you know, what's wrong? Do you want to say anything? I said, no, I'm fine. I feel good. I'm happy, right? And I did feel like I was at peace, but I feel like that doesn't even make sense, though. I'm like, how does that even make sense? I don't know how I felt like. I felt like I was at peace that day after that moment, but I wasn't mentally ready to release everything that I wanted to release, you know? And like I said again, if you watch the last video, I wasn't able to release all that trauma that I felt until last week when I had that moment to myself. And I said in the last video, I had a whole video where I was literally just talking to the camera, telling myself, you know, what's the problem with me. And it was for a whole hour. And I'm just connecting everything right now. Like, this is crazy to me. But I felt that here. And it wasn't as many, you know, it wasn't as much pain, at the time that I did it here. But when I did it the other night, you know, everything just came out of me. Like, it was coming out of me. And I'm happy that it didn't come out at that time, because I wasn't ready for it to come out. That's why I didn't do it. Like, it, you know, and I wouldn't have had that little night the other little night that you know what I'm saying? So everything happened the way it's supposed to. But after that little session where I was sobbing my eyes out. Oh, hold on, in my head. Oh, I'm getting a call, but she gonna have to wait, because I need to finish this. Because, you know, I get distracted easily. I gotta finish this up. Shout out to Vonnie. It was you. When you watch this video, it's you calling me. Just know that I gotta finish this video. But yeah, after that, I felt so much peace in my heart, because, like I said, I didn't feel like it was the first time anywhere that like a place that I can go to physically where I'm like, I can do anything that I want. Like, positivity will come to me if I allow positivity to come to me. And it was the first time that I really believed that, you know. I don't know what it is about the view. I don't know what it is about the port. I don't know what it is about the greenery, but it was having me feeling good, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the park. It's gonna be dark when I show y'all, though, because I promise you I'm not getting out this car till these people disappear. I don't know why, what's wrong with me, but I feel like it's a little bit chilly. I'm not used to vlogging yet, so, and I'm by myself, so I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, and I'm saying all this rambling and stuff because, like I said, I've been feeling very uneasy the last few days. I've been having a lot on my heart, and I see my life shifting. Like, this literally, I don't even want to say this happened last night. It's kind of been a build-up for, you know, a minute. Not too long, but a little minute. A little healthy, you know. But I see a shift. But it really came to me last night. I said, oh my gosh. This thought just came to my mind. I've never thought this before. And I'm the type of person, if I get one thought in my head, it's going to keep prospering. You know, I'm going to keep thinking about it, because I'm like, why would I even think this in the first place? What is going on around me to make me have this thought? And I woke up this morning and I said, you know what? I need to go figure out what's wrong with me. I need to go figure out what's going on. I need to figure out how I'm going to go about this situation and what I'm going to do to find my own peace, regardless of what everybody else got going on. Respectfully, I love all the people around me. I do. But I ain't got no kids. I ain't got nobody to worry about but myself. And that's just that. That's just the truth. I haven't brought nobody into this world. Respectfully. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. And I feel terrible for feeling the way that I'm feeling, but I can't help it, child. I can't help it. Like, it's there. It's not gonna go away now. So now I just gotta figure out how I want to go about it. And I don't want to say what it is. I'm not gonna say everything that's going on, but I'm just saying that, you know. Sorry, I keep touching my hair, y'all. Sorry, I really like this bob. Sorry. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just see myself in a different place now than I seen myself 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Like, I see myself in a completely different space, and I just see my path changing completely. I was gonna say it just dawned on me, but I didn't want to sound like one of them people. But it did dawn on me, though. Like, literally, it dawned on me. And that's all I wanted to say. I do want to show y'all a little bit of the park, though. I wish I brought like a bigger jacket. I brought Oh, I brought that jacket. I don't want to wear that jacket because I want to take cute pictures because I like my outfit. Fuck. I guess that's all I had to say. My armpit is not hairy. It's just dark. Thank you. I guess that's all I had to say, though. Well, I just came here to release some thoughts. That's it. I'm feeling a little bit I don't want to say alone because I don't feel alone. I don't feel like I'm alone. Like, I mean, that's not the word. I don't feel lonely, but I do feel alone. And I feel like I see myself entering a different phase of my spiritual journey. I don't know if I said it already, but I remember getting into the part of my journey where or at least where I felt like I was, very sad. I was very alone and I was lonely. And I felt like I didn't have, anybody. I could have, but I felt like I did not. But now I kind of see myself not in that same position because I'm not in that same position. I just wish I knew, like, the name of the phase. Like, I don't know what part of my spiritual journey that I'm on, but I'm in a different part, though. And I'm seeing it play out. Or I am seeing it play out, actually. I'm not literally seeing it play out, but the events that are taking place in the order that they're taking place, I see of the options. Out of my options, I see what the outcome might be. And that's the end of my story. Like, I'm gonna see what happens. And I don't think I'm gonna like it, is what I'm saying. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it's, what's for me, that's what I'm looking for now. I'm not looking for nothing that's for nobody else. I'm looking for what's for me. That is it. Anyways, I guess that's the only little rant that I had to say. I just feel like I look conceited. I'm sorry, I really love this bob. You know that I'm known for that bob. Stop playing, nigga. I feel like people's looking at me. You know that I'm known for the bob. I need to put some of these eye drops in. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because it's already been 18 minutes. Let me stop. I can really ramble. And I feel like I actually like rambling to the camera because it's not the same as rambling to a person because they're like, oh my God, this motherfucker talks so much. No, I'm literally talking. I don't feel like I'm talking to myself though. I feel like I'm talking to whoever gonna watch this video. I feel like I'm talking to whoever I'm watching. If you didn't watch my last video, y'all, watch the last video. This is probably what the whole channel gonna be. I want to do like pranks and stuff on the channel, but I'm probably just gonna be, I do a lot of these little things where I just be, oh my God, I'm having a moment. I need to go find some peace. I need to go, I have a lot of those moments. So I'm gonna just start doing them on camera when I need to chit chat instead of talking to people. I feel like nobody understands what I'm saying, or if they do, it doesn't mean nothing to them. Like, they don't see that as like a big thing in the spiritual journey because there is nobody around me on their spiritual journey. I mean, I have a friend, I do have a friend that's on her spiritual journey, I believe, but she doesn't live in my state. One of my close friends. But yeah. I don't want to say nobody cares. They probably don't, to be honest. But nobody understands, like, when I say something about, what phase I'm entering in my journey. Like, there's nobody, which makes sense because you're alone on your spiritual journey. Duh, I understand that. But it's like, This nigga just like, he looking at me like I'm stupid. Sorry, sir. You look good in the green. Thanks. That's a nice green jacket. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop the video now because I'm just rambling now. I'm gonna see y'all. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just insert some little video clips of my favorite park. Oh, I didn't even. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna see y'all in the next clip. Thanks.